Hello everyone, I am Aishwarya, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to see a topic data and data presentation. A statistician collects data, analyzes it using statistical techniques, interprets the results, and makes conclusions and recommendations on the basis of data analysis. The word data keeps turning in our discussion. Data is the blood of statistics. Data types. Data type is determined by the nature of the random variables which the data represents. Random variables are essentially of two kinds, that are qualitative and quantitative. So the first one is qualitative random variables. These are variables which yield categorical responses. The data generated by qualitative random variables are classified into one of a number of categories. The numbers representing the categories are arbitrary, that is codes. Coded values cannot be manipulated arithmetically as it does not make sense. So the next one is quantitative random variables. Quantitative random variables are variables that yield numeric responses. The data generated for quantitative random variables can be meaningfully manipulated using conventional arithmetic operations. So the next heading is data sources. Data for statistical analysis are available from any different sources. There are two classification types of data sources, that are internal or external and primary or secondary sources. So the first one is internal data sources. This refers to the availability of data from within an organization. Internal data are generated during the course of normal business activities. Examples include financial data, sales vouchers, credit notes, accounts receivable, accounts payable, asset register. And the next one is production data, production cost records, stock sheets. And the third one is human resource data, timesheets, wages and salary schedule, employee, personal employment files. And the last one is marketing data, sales data, advertising expenditure. And the next one is external data sources. Data available from outside an organization is referred to as external data sources. Such sources may be private institutions, trade or employer or employee associations, profit motivated organizations or government bodies. The cost of the external data is dependent on the source. Examples include private source include commercial and industrial association of business. Public domain source include newspapers, journals, trade magazines, reference materials in libraries. And the next one is primary data sources. Data which is captured at the point where it is generated is called primary data. Such data is captured for the first time and with specific purpose in mind. Examples of data sources are largely the same as for internal data source but also include survey data. And the last one is secondary data sources. Data collected and processed by others for a purpose other than the problem at hand are called secondary data. Such data are already in existence either within or outside an organization. That is, one can get both internal secondary and external secondary data. Examples of internal secondary data are aged market research figures, previous financial statements of your company, and past sales report. Examples of external secondary data reports produced by external data sources. Such data is captured for the first time and with specific purpose in mind. Thank you.